Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in for your energies, sun, moon, and rising. So let's see what is going down. I apologize the other day. I did, for some reason, it defaulted in for midnight, and yeah, the timing was totally off. I didn't realize till the next morning. So if you missed a day, that could be why. Kind of got lost in the ethers there. So let's start connecting now, and I'll make sure that we're scheduling on time. But appreciate you all being here, and I hope you are feeling a little clearer, more stronger. So let's, see what's going down. Well, definitely feeling stronger there. We've got the third chakra, Archangel Shamil, which is a lot around that's our solar plexus energy, which talks a lot about our confidence, our power, our inner trust. Clover, you're saying hi to everyone. We've got the victory energy. So that's something that I feel you're really calling in, you're really trusting in and believing that something is coming together. And then we do also have the door to spirit energy. I'd like to see more on what unfolds here, because I feel like there's something pretty special that's happening for you right now. Just having a look at the energy at the bottom, we've got woman holding a coin, broken heart, man holding a coin. Interesting. It seems like a divine connection right now. There could be something happening that's kind of working out in its own way that you may not be realizing around someone's stepping up in stability. But I can see that you may be concerned, whether that is something that can balance out or can work out the way that you desire. I think you're losing a little bit of trust or hope perhaps, but let's dive in. Let's see what is going down and how we can support your journey, Pisces. I think Clover's just going to hang for a bit. She's pretty chill. She's been talking a lot, So, all right, Pisces, what do we need to know? So I've got Muse of Inspiration. So that's like the King of Wands energy. We have got Eight of Voices, the Knight of Materials, and Two of Emotions. So let's start here and dive in a little deeper. I'll just move these over so you can get a peek. Obviously, someone's taken up a lot of cozy space there. So energy, Pisces. I feel like there's just being asked here a little check-in to your energy. I don't know with this victory energy and your own inner power and desire here right now that there is something that you're very held onto with what you want in terms of the outcome here, okay? Really, I'm just going to call her Pisces. Really, Clever? You've got all this space here. Yeah, I know. You just want to own what we've got here right now. I'm just sensing here that there's something about the vision or the goal, and it's like you know it, but you're kind of trapped in it at the same time. And I don't know if this is causing you a little bit of the word I'm getting is disruption. But I feel like it's underneath everything else. It's not like so out loud and so obvious. I think it's something that you probably think about a lot, and a feeling like there's success on the other side, but you may be concerned of all the steps to kind of, wow, she's pointing out here, right? She's got a paw here. Clover's kind of telling you, yeah, Eight of Voices, I feel you, right? They're the type of ones that want to take away, anything that is related to you feeling stuck. And I feel like that can be a key part here with your own journey, Pisces, right now, about where you're just feeling. And it's interesting too, because the Four of Emotions showed up at the bottom. So there just could be something about wanting to progress somewhere, having this faith, having this trust, also this knowingness, but then there's this part of you that's like, I don't know how this is even going to happen. And you're just feeling might just have a lot of thoughts, feelings that keep coming up for you. But what I do like to see with this Knight of Materials is that something is coming in or something wants to present itself. I do feel that it's going to be pretty obvious or pretty out loud, just the way that this card shows up. And it's picking up speed here, because Knight of Materials can usually be a pretty slow energy. And there just may have been things that have been on a slower side, and hence this energy sitting in here. But I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised, excited, as you start seeing things as to what they become, or there's more patience that you're holding and trusting that this is bigger than what you anticipate. Like, this stuff is coming in that is pretty awesome. With the daughter spirit and the two of emotions, there's like something divine here regarding a connection, an energy that wants to come in, someone that wants to really connect with you, communicate with you, where you balance each other out. But it's interesting that's coming with daughter spirit. So there seems to be something pretty significant here that I think is, important to this chapter and journey. We've got the Five of Voices energy. The Two of Inspiration. Yeah, it's kind of repeating itself in a little bit of a different way. We've got, okay, Clover, why do you want to wash here? Come on, sweetheart. Yeah, I know. That's one thing I can't handle with the pet thing and the lick thing going on. It just kind of drives me a bit nuts. Anyway, I'm like, you need to go now. You can't be doing that right here on me, kind of thing. All right. Yeah, I'm getting a sense here that with this Five of Voices, again, there's something that you're potentially in conflict with or waiting on, but at the same time, you're powering up. So I don't know if you just got more confidence in something that has been concerning you or on your mind, and more confidence perhaps because you're following your path, you're following something, or got some motivation and drive that you're putting energy into right now with this Muse of Inspiration. But there's something here that seems to be in conflict. Perhaps you're waiting for someone to come in and apologize for some conflict, or you're wondering if you should reach out to someone, okay, regarding some conversation or some thoughts or some exchange of something that's already occurred here. But again, it's something around communication, okay? But I think there's this part of being, I don't know if you're kind of stuck in a void right now in terms of the situation. Maybe you're not talking to someone right now, or you're waiting to hear back from someone about a situation. Because with this Two of Inspiration, I feel like things might be a little bit on hold right now. And that could be why you're feeling or concerned about these things and not sure which step, which path to go. But at the same time, I feel you're in movement, you're in motion, which is really interesting. And you just know that something's happening or coming with this Victory card. So this is pretty wild on what's happening here. It's like but you're still stressing about it. So with this Knight of Materials and this Three of Emotions, initially the Three of Emotions I noticed came out upside down. I don't have everything in here. I just put cards in. So I don't... as you know me, guys, I don't pay attention directly to when something comes in reversed. What I do pay attention to is the energy. And I just feel like the celebration here might be delayed because of the Knight of Materials and the Three of Emotions coming up, and paying attention to the Three of Emotions, how it presented itself. So I feel like something is coming in. You want to get excited about something, but I think there's this part of you, it's like you're waiting for this thing to happen or show up or communicate or arrive. With this daughter spirit, like I said, the Two of Emotions and the Temperance, it's like something that may have been unbalanced, something that may have been like, there's a process here that seems to be happening with this Temperance energy, and it's part of the process and the timing and the waiting and the patience that's required, which can be frustrating, right? We want something to happen, we want something to come to fruition, and it's like we're kind of stuck in the waiting. Let's see what else we need to know in terms of this energy. So Six of Emotions. We've got the Seven of Inspiration and the Eight of Materials. So Pisces, when we connect into this, there's something here about a connection, someone that you already know, someone that you've already reflect on, or maybe as part of you, which I find interesting, she's holding a mirror. So it's like she's waiting for something to be called back, something that she knew in terms of like a soul connection, a connection that makes sense here. that she sees herself in, and I'm saying she just purely because of the imagery on there. But there's, I think, something that you might be reflecting out energetically right now, or trying to call in. And it's like your soul is like out there. You're maybe projecting energetically just like what you're feeling, right? And how to come in and connect to that. And I think there's versions here of a person or a situation that is looking at things on a deeper level, on why something may have happened or why someone is behaving a certain way, to really look at the energy from, I'm just getting some trauma here. I don't know why. The word it's given me is trauma. So someone may be operating or behaving a certain way because of childhood traumas or situations that they've experienced. And I think if there has been a bit of a disconnection between you and something significant that's been a part of your life that you feel that you've been destined for, whether it's a career, a purpose, a person, situation like that, I feel like there's something deeper that's occurring here, for some self-reflection and growth, because I do feel a lot of depth. I definitely feel a lot of depth here to what you're connected to and maybe tied to in some way. And this could be why you may be not stressing out, because I don't think that's the right word, but there's a lot on your mind, or you may be feeling a little pressure. With the 7 of inspiration and the 8 of materials, there is something that seems to be expanding, or something that like you're pushing out, in terms of where you're going, what you believe in. And this could be boundaries, but this could be opening up to, like, it's interesting because no matter how many times I see this card, there's something about it because that is really paying attention to what she's expanding into. And I'm saying she just purely because of the imagery, okay? So this could be any person or dynamic here that just seems to want to not be blocked in. It's like you're trying to, I don't know if someone's putting on their own crap on you. But there's something here about not wanting to be boxed in, not wanting to be caged in, and going after something. But you also know it's kind of like you need to rise up to this yourself. So I don't know if I'm just getting a bit of like rising up here. I don't know if you've been taking a bit of time out in terms of a situation and kind of been in a place where I'm just getting expanding, but like you've been quiet on this. And it's like you're birthing something to really come out and share what it is that you believe in. And I don't know if this is something that you're going to do or something that you're going to communicate, but there's a very powerful force underneath it, okay? That, again, there's some form of strength here with this 3rd chakra and this 7 of inspiration, because then it's moving to the 8 of materials. So, which is a lot around building, financial, work, education. So there's just something here about the work that you're doing, but it's at a new level here. It's like things that you've already invested in, things that you've already seen to be successful in some area of your life. Because I even think too, and that's what I was seeing with the 7 of inspiration, I was seeing the 6 of wands, which is the card before, right? And there's something here that you've done and you've done well, or you were proud of, that you crossed into or achieved something. And I feel right now you might be at a part of your life trying to go, well, where do I want to go next with this? What can I take from what I've done, what I've learned, what I've understood? Because there's something here I feel like someone is growing in their emotional space, okay? And a part of this growing in the emotional space is uncovering more about yourself and your growth and your power, and observing when you're emotionally connected to something, when it's unbalanced or not feeling right, when it's challenging you in this energy. And I think when something's challenging you with an 8 of voices energy, you probably get into procrastination mode because you don't know what to do with it, because you feel it and you feel it deeply, right? And it can mess with your head a bit, but energetically, when it's messing with you there, it's like your action just kind of stalls a little bit. And I feel like there's something here that's about to be exposed or awakened, could be another word, that you're ready to push out, expand. And that's just what I'm feeling here, that you're ready to really go big somewhere, but it's a building up here of energy. So I don't know if what needs to change here, like and not you change. I feel like there's something around you that is shifting that's going to allow this full like, hey, Pisces are right. Pisces is here. Hey, they're here. This is what they're doing. This is how they're showing up. There's just a very bold energy behind it that hasn't been released yet. Let's have a look at the potential outcome and what we need to know here. So we've got the Page of Wands, the awakening energy, and the death energy. Very interesting. So what's pretty cool about this, like I said, there's something here that is presenting itself. Okay, so I do feel that there's some offer or something that you're going to be doing that is financially supportive. Okay. And a part of this financially supportive energy that's coming in, I don't know if this is an offer or an opportunity or even just some money showing up here for you, which is going to be a reminder here of the potential of something, and the potential of something being like your knowingness that something is going to come in, that you're always taken care of, that you're always going to be supported no matter what happens. But whatever this change is, that's the awakening energy, which I feel a lot in this. There's something you're rising up and into. I just feel with this death energy, it's talking about this transformation that's occurring, that's happening. And you might feel, I'm just going to take a step back here. With this third chakra energy, I feel this is something that's being awakened, okay? And like I said, this Seven of Inspiration, something that's being awakened. In the midst of this, though, in the mist, M-I-D-S-T, that there's a part of you that is still growing with this and maybe like a little internal battle. Okay. And if you're in a standstill or in a void right now, this is on purpose so you can focus on the other things that you need to do or that you're doing, because it seems like there's something that you're working on or paying attention to or putting a lot of effort and energy in. I don't know what that could be. It could be around family. It could be around paperwork. There's something else that you're putting energy in, which may not be directly related to this, but has something to do with it. It's like you need to finish that first for then something to come in to open up a new conversation, okay? There's something to do with communication. I feel a conversation that's going to happen here. And a part of this is going to slowly put things into motion that you actually get to see and go, okay, I'm a bit in the waiting game, and it's like more information comes through, more things pick up, and then you get to know what to do with it. Like I said, the celebration will come. It's just not right now. Maybe there's someone wanting to come together to reconcile, have a conversation, or make things balanced out to build on this Three of Cups, because the Three of Cups energy is about building, coming together, and community. Could be reconciliation, could be a celebration of some kind, of being really happy with the win and with the outcome. I'm just finding it interesting. We do have the Five of Voices, which is about some form of conflict, but we got the olive branch. So that's promising to come through with, hey, I want to chat. I want to have a conversation about what went down before. Because you may not be talking to this person or not even realize that this person, I don't know, you may not have heard from them for a while. And just with this daughter spirit energy, I think there's something about divine timing that's happening here, because we do have the patience and the temperance energy, which is about a process, which is the divine process, not a specific process to self. But it's something that we have to learn, right? Which can suck sometimes in the being patient. I think sometimes that's hard for all of us because it's in the journey. There's something about this journey that's really relevant and important. And this awakening path is now like you're birthing a new version. It's like you're shedding this old parts of you that really awakens into coming out the other side. So let's see what this coming out the other side is about. What's this coming out the other side? I heard get another deck. Just one second. What's this coming out the other side for our Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. What's coming out the other side? What do we need to know for our Pisces? So I've got the Three of Wands and the Judgment energy. I like that you're going from the Two of Inspiration to the Three of Wands. So that tells me that there's movement happening and there's expansion. There's like a direction that you're starting to take, that's inspired you to go, okay, this is where I'm going, this is where I'm heading. For some of you, you could be traveling. It's interesting. This is a desert. I just kind of giggling because right now I'm in the desert. But I'm feeling for some of you, I'm connecting into the energy. There seems to be something, I don't know why. I heard the Red Sea, but there's just something here that's growing with these Three of Wands. I mean, look at these flowers on here. There's something that's blooming and expanding, and you've still got the ships here. So some of you could be traveling, but there's something that you're looking at and going after. And this judgment is happening again. There's another awakening energy. So I just feel like there's something that's opening up here. Oh, we've got more cards. I didn't even see them. Well, there you go. Nine of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay. So the one thing I'm going to just share here, because I'm getting like a double energy of this, I think it's important to flow. And the reason being, there's two energies that kind of come up with this Nine of Wands and this Chariot energy. And I paid attention. Again, I don't pay attention to reversals, but there's something here about the energy that's sharing that not to force something, okay? Allow the offer to come in. You've got the Page of Pentacles twice. So there's some offer coming in and the potential of something, but it's like you're almost here. So don't force things to happen. Allow it to happen. And importantly, receiving. I feel there's a part here of receiving. I want to get more on this judgment energy because I feel there's something important here about that. Because part of the forcing is just allowing things to happen so you can go in the direction you're meant to go. Otherwise, you're going to take the long road round to whatever this is meant to be. See, I did talk about the Six of Wands. I've already seen it. And then we've got the Five of Wands. So there's something here in this energy of this elements of you're going to feel good about where you're going or what comes through. This is also a victory energy, okay? And I feel there's something that you're going to take a chance on here because with this victory energy, I've got the one. So there's something you're inspired about. You've got something that you're connected into. And the reason I'm saying 1 is 2 and 8, 10, 1 in terms of the number. But I can see here you're tempted to start going after something with this Five of Wands. If you've already achieving something, you don't need to start doing something else. And what I mean by that is don't overcomplicate things. Okay, Pisces. And I just feel like this is a final message here because we can see something opening up, expanding. I think there's a part of like healing and learning and growing, but getting to the depths of something here, either with a person, a connection, or your own purpose and journey. But a part of this is like shedding old to rebuild the new. You could be going on a bit of a change, a bit of a direction with where you live, or going to see someone, or someone coming to see you, is making a decision here because there's something that it's like something needs to be spoken here or needs to be experienced. And that decision that you make or have made naturally without forcing it, like it's just something that's been decided upon to go or someone to connect. I feel this is a time to wait for a response, not go do things. Does that make sense? So you can try something, but allow it to align. Don't make things happen or get forceful to make it happen. I just hope that makes sense because I think there's a difference when things flow and work and then when it doesn't, that we try to make things happen, okay? Or try to speed up the process or whatever it is. Because what I see is that you're going to get this victory. Something's going to work out that you've been wanting to work out or shows up the way you want to. But I feel like there's a little bit of resistance with this Five of Wands energy. And even with this Nine of Wands, it's like doing, pushing because you believe in something. Also with the Seven of Inspiration is believing in something, but hold back. Await this offer, await for this communication or this confirmation, because that's what will allow you to move forward, okay? And I think it's waiting in the response. It's like putting it out to the universe, putting out to a situation, and then waiting for the response and the offer in terms of that. That's the way things flow, not trying to make everything happen and everyone doing what you need them to do. Just allow and trust, I think, is a huge part here. So I'm going to leave that with you. This is exciting. There's some cool stuff happening underneath. So let's see where this takes us, and we'll connect again tomorrow. Bye, guys.